Yes, so this is my third installation of the alopecia. There is something that I forgot to say about the noni, and this is it. You see this liquid, this fluid? This is not water. This liquid, this fluid is from the noni itself. So noni is known to some people as the blue cheese plant because some people say it smells like blue cheese. So that means whenever the fruit is ripening, it releases gas, and the gas kind of smells like blue cheese. But when it releases the gas, it also releases the fluid inside of the fruit itself. And this is the noni juice that came from the fruit. So I didn't put no water, I didn't put no fluids in here. All I did was wash the noni, clean it, and put it inside the bottle, and it start releasing the gas, and it start releasing the fluids. And this is the fluids, the juices, the natural juices that the fruit already have inside of it. This juice is good for any skin condition. And just an example, I had a client that had those rashes on her neck. You know, like when you wear fake jewelry and you get those bumps and those rashes on your neck. So she didn't follow my instructions, but nevertheless it worked. What my instructions was, take the juice and put it on your neck. But I guess she didn't want to smell like cheese fruit. So what she did was, she took it internally. Couple of days, those rashes was gone. Same person. Since she already had the noni, and she came to me about her children being sick, I didn't see it fit to give her anything else. So what I did was, I told her to take the juice and mix it up with some juice. Apple juice, orange juice, whatever juice. And I told her to take this juice and mix it up with that juice. Give it to her children. She told me within a half an hour's time, the kids was up running around like nothing happened. Very, very powerful plant. If you have any cold or any flu, 24 hours or less, that shit is gone. I'm gonna say that again. You know you have the flu, you start feeling the scratching in your throat, you start feeling the aching in your body, you start losing your appetite, you start feeling the chills and the cold. When you have this, you don't know what that is no more. And it takes as little as a teaspoon. A little bit goes a long way with this. If you take this and put this in some water, you can do that also effectively. So I want to say that about this noni, because those are the corrections I need to make. I also need to make a correction about my red cap water. Superstructure water, restore. That's what this one is, the red cap. The correction I need to make is, I said something about the gap junction, and I also said something about the other junction. So what I mean is the gap junction is more like you have fiber optics inside of you, and you have fiber optics inside of you for your cells and your organs to communicate. And you have so much of them inside of you that it could go around the earth a couple of times. This water helps to keep that in place or to repair that system. The other junction is the tight junction. The tight junction is more of your stomach or your stomach lining, which is as big as a tennis court. If you were to lay it out flat, it would be as big as a tennis court. And it's 1 cell thick. So the 1 cell thick that it is actually the protective layer between your stomach and something going inside of your body. And when that is broken, then that's where you get the leaky gut syndrome, and now your body start attacking itself because things are going where they don't belong. So this is my superstructure water, Restore, the red cap, and that's what it does. It restores those things inside of you, your communication system and your system to help you to digest and keep things right on the same point. So that is my correction that I need to make, that I forgot. Now, this is my other oil that is also good for alopecia, also good for hair growth, and many other things. This is black seed oil. Very good for hair growth. Very good for pretty much anything in your body. Over 300 things also, this oil alone. Now I take this oil, the black seed oil, and I take this oil, the Jamaican black castor oil, and I mix them together. And I make an oil mix. That's good for any skin condition. So if you have eczema, problem solved. If you have mites in your skin, problem solved. Rashes, problem solved. Skin tag, problem solved. Warts, problem solved. Discoloration, problem solved. Stretch marks, problem solved. A wound that needs to heal, like this one. Let me see if I can show you my wound. This one. With this oil mix, this wound. This is the wound. I got chopped by a cleaver. Never went to the hospital. Never got any stitches. Took me only a month to heal. Only a month. A combination of these oils is what I put on it for a whole month, and it healed like this. And when it heals, there's no keloid. Outside is healed and inside is healed. So there's no keloid that's built up because of a combination of these oils. So a combination of these oils Each of them are a super by themselves, but when you mix them together, they become a super. So you can use these oils also for alopecia. Very good for alopecia. Both of these oils you can also use for anything internal, including cancer or any other infection that you're dealing with. Another thing about these oils, say for instance you have sinuses. These are your sinuses right here. This is your sinuses. Say for instance you have sinuses. You don't have to put this oil on the inside if you don't want to. You could put it on the outside, rub it in, 2 tools, before you know it, the sinus gets away. Say for instance you having problem with your womb universe. You have an ulcer and you don't want to take it internally because you don't like the way it tastes. You could rub it on the outside and it will actually go in, absorb into your skin, go find that ulcer and start that healing process. Let's say that's fibroids and you're feeling the discomfort in the fibroid right here on your ovaries. Very same thing. You could take these oils and rub it on the outside and it will go inside and go target that fibroid, start killing off the cells and making it shrink. The list goes on and on and on. So you can both take this internally and you can both take this externally. It will all work. So these are the oils. That's also good for alopecia. Black seed oil, Jamaican black castor oil. 2 powerhouses. Like I said, if it's not a super, you're not gonna find it in my hands, period. So because when I'm talking, just understand I'm speaking from my experience. Again, I can show you the wound to let you know that I actually went through this myself. This is not an opinion. This is something, these are things that I use for my personal health and my personal growth. So this is my testimony and I can attest. And I'm only sharing my story. Very good for alopecia. Very good to keep your hair strong, moist, healthy, thick, rich. You want to go some thick hair? Like thick hair? Yes. You want to go some real, some of that thick hair? That strong hair? Yes. Very good combination. Very, very good combination. There are people out there that might not know. I'm not one of them, because I'm speaking from experience. So these are the oils. This is African shea butter. Another good oil for alopecia. Not only for alopecia, but when you put it in your hair, it keeps your hair moist and strong. Look at it like this. If you have a leaf that's dried up and you try to grab the leaf might crumble in your hand. But put some moisture on that same leaf and let the moisture get into the leaf, and now the leaf conforms but it won't crush. And now the leaf is stronger because whenever you start moving around the leaf, it's not going to break anymore because it have that moisture to move it around instead of crumbling in your hand because it's not dry anymore. It's the very same thing for your hair. It's the very same thing for your scalp. It's the very same thing for your skin. So you're adding nourishment to your skin, and you're making it possible where now you can get things done better than you expect. This is one that I brought also, most people don't know, for the bleachers out there, the ones that's practicing self-hate, the ones that don't like their skin tone, and the ones that would like to lighten their skin tone. This is a natural way to lighten your skin tone also. Shea butter, African shea butter. This is a natural way to lighten your skin tone. And this is how you can tell it's not processed, because it's yellow, it's not white. This is the way it is naturally when it comes out the plant, when it comes out the shea nut. This is a natural way to also lighten your skin if you want to. For all the people out there that is into this skin lightening thing and using chemicals that causes cancer and reproductive problems and messing themselves up, thinking that they're gonna lighten their skin. This is a natural way of doing it, and you won't have any repercussion or consequences. African shea butter, very good for your hair to grow, very good for strength in your hair, very good for moisturizing your hair, and so on. African shea butter is also edible. So when you eat it, it's also good to repair your system. You see, the outside of your cells, each one of your cells in your body, the outside is made up of omega-3 fatty acids, loaded with omega-3 fatty acids. Coconut oil also, moringa also. Inside of your cells are made of amino acids and protein. Amino acids are the building block for protein. Proteins are the building block for muscles. So African shea butter is another one. Yes, good for alopecia, but very good for other things inside of your body also. This is also good for pretty much any skin issue. It doesn't matter if it's a rash, eczema. It doesn't matter if it's discoloration, dry skin, a natural sunscreen. So this is another one that is also a super in my book. You take this oil and you can mix it with the Jamaican castor oil. You can also mix it with the black seed oil, and it becomes a super. So yes, these are the things that I do in order to maintain and keep things going. So this is another one that specifically would be good for alopecia and would be good to keep your hair strong and healthy and growing fast and thick and rich, shiny. This is one. Again, we're all dealing with Mother Nature. So this is another one. Oh shit. Oh shit. Hold on, we gotta hold this one. Oh shit. Oh damn, it can't. This is a big one. Oh, this is a. Oh shit. This is a. Oh damn. Hold on. Calm down. I know you're powerful. Calm down. Keep it cool. All right. This is Irish moss. This is chlorella. This is kelp. This is spirulina. All of these are known as seaweed. All of these are known as seaweed, so they're rich in nourishment. This one, spirulina, it's got the chlorophyll, 50% by weight is protein. It's very good for circulation. I have the young men waking up like this every day. I don't mean some days. This is kelp. And by the way, all of these things are rich in iodine, sulfur, and the minerals. Anywhere from 84 to 102 minerals. Every single one of these individually are that. Chlorella. And yes, these are good for also helping you to grow hair. But this is the one I need to target. Especially for my males out there, my males. I will talk about females also. But for my males out there, do you want more of that white stuff coming out of your body? And you're still like this after the first one? Do you want to promote sperm generation? Do you want more semen coming out and you're still like this? Do you want this to wake you up in the morning? Not because you're having those dirty dreams, not because you're horny, but because you have so much of the good stuff inside of you, you have no choice but to have circulation waking you up like this in the morning? And you remember when you was a kid, right? You used to wake up, and when you were a kid, right, you used to wake up and you were trying to go to the bathroom and you would have to pull one of this. You would have to do this because you're so rock hard. Remember when you had to pull one of this? When you had to do like this just to go to the bathroom? Yes, man. Yes. This thing right here is a powerhouse. Not only is this also good for any skin issue, again, we're talking about skin. Your scalp is skin. It's no different from this. This grows here, this grows here. This is just programmed to grow more hair than this. But nevertheless, it's still skin. So do you want to grow more hair? You could do that by making a gel out of it and putting it directly on the skin. Now, there are some things with skin that we have to discuss. Collagen is one of them that your skin needs to stay firm, elastic, healthy, and so on. This is a rich source of collagen. Vitamin C is another thing that your skin needs. In order to be healthy. Rich in vitamin C. Zinc. Yes, zinc. Zinc is another thing that is very important for hair growth and for skin in general. Zinc actually helps to regenerate the cells and helps in the process of cell separation. This is how our cells reproduce. They divide. They go from one to being two, and they divide by way of biophotons, stem cells, and so on. Rich in zinc. Iodine. Yes, iodine is a big one that you need for hair growth. Rich in iodine. Very rich in iodine. And most people out there, you will tend to find that's got the alopecia thing or losing hair is low on iodine. Sulfur is another one for the hair growth and for the skin. Remember I told you about the sulfur, the cholesterol sulfide that helps to convert the sunlight into vitamin D3? Very rich in iodine. You have these things inside of you, men, you're not gonna have any choice but to wake up like this on a daily basis. Every morning you wake up, matter of fact, before the morning comes. Because a couple of times in the night I wake up because I have to urinate, and this is the way I wake up. Before the morning comes. And you want your girl to be mad at you and get kicked off the pussy? You want your girl to be mad at you? You think that's what you want? You want your girl to be mad at you and get kicked off? Better be careful with this thing. You will be kicked off all the time. I gotta go to work. And yes, I do mean you get some in the night, and because it's gonna boost your energy so much, you might need 2 hours of sleep and you're waking up and want some before she go to work. And if 12 o'clock come and you want some, you're gonna want some also. Yes, this thing. Powerful, powerhouse. So, remember I told you about this one, right? The chaining root. Remember I told you about the powerhouse and the circulation and have you waking up like this too? Well, how about you just mix these? And how about you put some moringa with it? And how about you use the superstructure water? Oh, by the way, I forgot something with the superstructure water. Almost forgot, but I'm glad I picked it up. Let me get the one. This is the one. Man, let's keep it real. Do you want to wake up like this with just water alone? Just water alone. Have you waking up like this? Promote circulation, promote stamina, promote endurance. And yes, you're waking up like this. And no, it's not just my testimony. I do have clients that let me know that their 5-year-old came to his mommy and say, "Mommy, it won't go down. I don't know what's wrong with it." He came to his mommy like this at 5 years old. I'm going to say that again. A 5-year-old child